Hey everyone, Shindo here, and today I'm bringing a new video that I've been waiting for so long to be able to do. Basically since December of last year when Path of Exile on PS4 was announced, and that is, what build am I going to leak start when the game comes out in a few days from now? It's true that I published a video giving 4 builds to leak start in Synthesis in one of my previous ones, but the problem is that this time we won't be playing the game on PC with a keyboard and a mouse. It will be on console with a controller. And as you have probably thought of, how the hell will GGG fit all the keys needed to play the game in a simple controller? To be honest, I'm thinking the same exact thing, because they have to fit the left and right mouse button, the scroll and side buttons, all my flask keys and all my abilities, and much more. Why does this matter so much? Well, this means that playing complicated builds, and what I mean by this is builds that make you click a lot of keys, since you might have to be able to activate a lot of abilities at the same time, and that might not work very well with a controller. So I will be choosing simple builds to play, where auras and non-activating abilities are predominant. I say this because I have never played an MMORPG, but most importantly any RPG on console, only first-person shooters, so I have no experience with the controller. And before we move on, I just want to give a little shout out to my Twitch. It's called Shindo5. It's a new account that I created for this channel so that I could stream Path of Exile on PS4 in the future, and I might be able to stream the release of the game on PS4 on the 26th of March. So if you want to join me over there for some company while playing, make sure to give a follow. Well, but enough with all the long explanations, and let's get right into the actual content. For now I have 3 builds in mind, because I might consider another one in the near future, but probably not. Those builds are Frostbolt Templar, a Molten Strike or Dual Strike character, and a Bane something. It's one of the new kill skills implemented with the Synthesis League. Why Frostbolt? Well, when I started playing PoE, this was one of the first builds I ever played, and that was a while ago. But looking back at those times, I can't even consider that character a build. I didn't even know what were support gems, so I just stacked gems that I found interesting in my equipment, thinking that I was playing an MMORPG. But the fact that I was a dumbass, it's besides the point, because I had a really fun time playing that build, if I do remember correctly, because I just loved and I just want to recreate that same exact feeling of throwing balls everywhere, no homo by the way, and destroying everything they touch. The build will probably consist of activating totems on the ground and just let them do their job, so it's an easy playstyle for a controller, and it shouldn't be a hard ability to scale throughout the leveling. At least I think so. It's probably going to be a hard build to take into the endgame compared with others, but since we're starting from zero, I just want to have fun and share the progression with all of you. Secondly, we got some melee skills. Even though melee isn't the strongest thing right now, I'm only considering it because of the amount of life I can stack in these builds. Molten Strike and Dual Strikes are really fun and really strong builds, but the fact that I will be playing with a controller and the trade system will be very different from the PC version, it's important for me to be able to rely on my character's survivability, just like the pro himself Quinn69 does on his solo self-found journeys. They will probably have a nice feel with the controller since you don't really have to aim and you basically just jump to a group of mobs and activate the skill. They're fun, strong and easy abilities to skill in most occasions, so I might consider one of those. Lastly, we have Bane, a freaking OP skill if I've ever seen one. I'm still thinking if it's a good idea to start with it. I say this cause, and please don't hate me, I have never, and I mean never, played a kill skill build before, so I have no idea what to do with it, and would probably get stuck looking at guides and videos all the time, trying to understand what rare items would work or what nodes should I even look at in the skill tree, and I really just want to have a smooth, fresh start in the game. I will still think about it, but honestly, it looks like the only thing you do is activate a circle in the ground and everything disappears into the void. Gotta think about it. I will most likely start with one of these skills, but I'm really curious to know what you guys are going to start with, so drop that information down into the comments below. Can't wait for the game to come out because I want to play it so badly. And I guess if you're feeling the same way, then just drop a subscribe and a like on the channel to see more PS4 PoE content in the future. Thank you so much for the recent support on the channel. This is all for today, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya!